everybody, and welcome back to a new year at Colleton Primary. I'm sorry that these videos are a little bit late, but as you can hear by my voice, I haven't actually been very well the last few days, so I haven't been able to make the videos earlier. Also, the painters and decorators and building men were here right up to the wire on Friday, so teachers worked really hard this weekend to make sure that the school was looking ready for you. I just want to talk through with you a few of the things that you might need to know ready for starting back to school tomorrow. I know that some of you will be really nervous and really worried because you haven't been at school for a really long time. Don't worry, we are all feeling the same as well, but we're really excited to welcome you back. We've got lots of lovely things planned. Your mums and dads will be also feeling a little bit nervous too, so you might need to help look after them as well. Now, if you're in reception, year 1 and year 2, you're going to be coming in through this side gate here. Your mums and dads and you will line up down the road 2 metres apart, and you will make sure you stay on one side of the lane. Please don't, you see that this is a residential street as well as a school street, please do not congregate outside people's gates and people's houses because they need to get in and out as well. So you're going to queue up down here and then you're going to come in through this door here. Now this is a little bit different to how it was before we broke up. You're going to come in with your mums or dads or grands or granddads or aunties, and you're going to come in. If you're in reception, your mum and dad are going to drop you here. You're going to go in through the red door there. Then your mums and dads are going to walk through the little playground. This is where it's going to get a bit exciting for you because you'll see we've got a whole new area here. That is our new undercover area for children to learn. And if you follow me, you'll see we've got some more things going on too. So your mums and dads are going to walk through here. This is our one-way system. Come on, cameraman, hurry up. If you're in year 1 and year 2, your mums and dads are going to drop you here, and Miss Gain and Miss Ellis will be waiting for you here. If you're in year 1, you go into your classroom this way. If you're in year 2, you go up the corridor. Your mums and dads will then leave this way. You'll have to walk past our exciting new adventure playground. Hopefully they won't climb on it. I'm sure they'll be tempted to. And you'll come through this way, and they will leave through the side gate. This is our new one-way system. So parents, you'll need to come through the main gate at the back, drop your child at the correct door, and then leave through the one-way system. Now if you've got little children with you, I know it must be really tempting for them to climb on all our new equipment, but please don't let them do that, because if they do that, we then have to clean it. This is the way in and out for years R1 and 2. Let's go see how years 3, 4, 5 and 6 will come in. So, if you're in years 3, 4, 5 and 6, you're going to come in through the main gate. So nothing really has changed for you there. What you'll need to do is you'll need to queue up along here. You can see the white lines are still there for where you need to queue. The gate will be open from 8:30, so then you come in through this side. You're going in on the left. Now if you're not sure, you need to make an O with your hand, your left hand. You always stay on the left. You're going to go in this way. If you're in years 3 and 4, you're going to say goodbye here at the gate, and then you're going to go up through to the top playground and into your classroom that way. Your teachers will be waiting for you. If you're in years, a bit closer cameraman, if you're in years 5 and 6, year 5, you're going to go into your classroom that way, past the cloakrooms, and in year 6, you're going to go straight into the door, which is down the bottom there. Obviously, there's some cars on the playground. They won't be here tomorrow. So this is where you will come in. Now for pick-up, mums and dads, you're going to come in through the inside, and there will be designated areas for you to wait. Year 3 and 4 at the top, 5 and 6 at the bottom. You will then leave the school through the outside. So again, it's on the left, following on the left-hand side. Okay? It's really, really important that you follow social distancing when you're here. If your mums and dads, you cannot congregate outside of the school gates. Now, I know it's really tempting to meet up with your friends, and I'm pretty sure that lots of you will go back and do things at the park together, but at school we are maintaining social distancing, so we are not congregating at the gate, we're not bunching up. We need to keep distance. Okay, let's go see where you're going to have your lunch. So, when you have lunch, if you're having a packed lunch, you're going to have that in your classroom. If you're a school dinner, you're going to come to the hall. You're going to come in through the indoor. So you're going to come in this way. When you come into the hall, you're then going to sit on an allocated table. So every year group has got their own table. So if you remember, for example, your colour, so if you're year 1, you're an orange bubble. So you're going to go and sit on the orange year 1 table too. Okay? You will always sit on the same table. We can't have you sitting with other people. Lunchtimes will be staggered, so there won't be too many people in here at one time. But you will need to sit on your table. Then, when you've finished your lunch, so when you come in, you sit down, and somebody will bring you your school meal. You won't queue up like we used to get it. Someone will bring it to you. When you've finished, you can clear your own plate as normal into the place where we clear, and then you're going to go out through the back door, and you can see the sign that says out on that back door, and you're going to go round the playground and back out into your place where you will have your break and your playtime. Everybody's going to have their own allocated space on the playground to play, and your teacher will show you where that is tomorrow, so don't worry about that. But you can't mix up the different areas. We've got to try and keep separate as much as we can. Let's go and have a look at one of the classrooms to see what it will be like in the classroom. Okay? Okay, so here we are in a classroom, and you can see this is the Year 5 classroom with Miss Cox. She's had it set up ready for you. You can see that from years 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, children will be sat in rows or in a horseshoe shape. This is so that they're not sat face to face. What they'll be doing is facing the front. They can sit next to each other now, which is a little bit different from last term, but they still have to face the front. So you can see we've got the classroom set up in rows. What you can also see is that each child has got their own pack. Within this pack, you've got a pencil, a green editing pen, sharpener, board rubber, glue, whiteboard pen and whiteboard. Miss Cox is already organised with some of your books as well. What you'll also get is your own set of colours as well, so that you don't have to share equipment. Every child in each class will all have one of these packs. You don't need to send pencil cases and things in with your children, because as you can see, we've got all the equipment here ready so that we're not sharing too many bits. When children are in a classroom together, they can all use the equipment that's in the class. So for example, if they were to get the beads out or the counters, they can use those, but all of that equipment will be sterilised regularly. What we can't do is then say, Mrs. Evans next door borrows your beads. She can't be like, Miss Cox going to have the beads, because we're not going to share things that way. In time, we'll also allocate you some reading books, but again, the reading books will come to each classroom and you'll only be choosing from those ones. Their classrooms are all set out very similarly to this. They might be a little bit different, but they are all mostly set out in rows. Each classroom also has their own soap and gel, and we've got new soap dispensers as well, so that you can easily access the soap when you need it. And hand washing will be a priority. When you come in the morning, we'll ask you to wash your hands. Excuse me. And when you go, before you go to break, you'll wash your hands, and after break, you'll wash your hands. Before lunch, you'll wash your hands, and after lunch, you'll wash your hands. You'll do a hand washing mid-afternoon, and then you wash your hands again before you go home. It's going to be a lot of hand washing through the day, but this is so that we can make sure we don't spread any more germs. If you have got a cough or a cold, you need to speak to your parents. You should not come to school when you are not well. If you cough or sneeze in school, which we do sometimes, it's a bit dusty, you use the elbow, your hand, and then you wash your hands. We also would use tissues if you sneeze. Catch it, bin it, kill it. We're going to follow those rules as well. These are all of the things that we're doing in school to make sure that we can keep you safe. and make sure that we are not spreading any more germs than we need to. Now, if you are unwell at home and you have any symptoms of the coronavirus, then obviously your mum and dad will be a little bit worried, and what they'll do is they'll ring school and they won't send you that day. You'll then need to arrange to have a test. Now, on Friday, Mrs. Mills, as you can still hear and see, had a bit of a cough and a sore throat, and was feeling a little bit unwell. I did not come into school, did not come into the building. I went straight away and got a test. The test results came back this morning. Everybody will be pleased to know, negative. I don't have coronavirus, so I could come back into school. I don't feel brilliant, but I'm still coming back in. And that's what we need to make sure that you do as well. If your test came back positive, then your parents would need to let us know, and then we would think about what we needed to do. But until we have those positive tests, we don't need to panic. There's nothing to panic or worry about. Now, I hope you're feeling a little bit more reassured about coming back to school tomorrow. We are really looking forward to seeing you. We can't wait to get started. You see, all the classrooms are set up nicely. In fact, all the classrooms have been painted, and the school is looking really, really sharp, ready for you to come back. Have a good night's sleep tonight. No sleepless nights. Nice early start tomorrow, and we will see you bright and early in your new uniforms, ready to start another year at Colleton Primary. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.